My heart bleeds for my people. This is a message to my brothers and sisters here in Israel, those that have known me for over 30 years, those that I've lived with, sisters that I lived in the same house with for 20 years and were there when I gave birth to my babies, sisters that I nursed their babies and they nursed mine, and we sang together and cooked together and laughed together and cried together, brothers that I knew, my brothers, my sisters, that I thought knew me. I'm going to talk to them. And then I'm going to talk to the special ones, the youth, our babies. Some of you are 30 years old now. I'm 35. It's been about that many years, 40 years, a long time. And some of you know me. Quote my lair. You know, I used to, like I said, I used to nurse some of you and walk you across the street to school and sell cookies to you and called you by your first name. I was there for you when you were born. Some of you don't know me at all. To you, I want to say I love you all with a perfect love. And my heart pains for you, just as if I gave birth to each and every one of you. I love you with a perfect love. I'm going to speak to your parents first. I made a video about a couple of years ago. It's when I first started doing this. And I warned your parents, I warned you saints, that this day would come. A sorrowful day, a dark day. And it doesn't give me any pleasure to remind you of that. We turned our backs on the God of Israel that we said we came here to serve. Let there be no mistake about it. There's a penalty to pay for turning your back on the God of Israel. Especially when you said that's what you came here to do. Instead of loving him and serving him, you chose to serve and worship a man. It's a terrible price to pay for that. So many of you that are so confused about why the stone was removed from in front of you, still don't get it. Still don't get it. You were left with nothing. Nothing but hurt, nothing but pain. And memories about the good times that we had and the dream that we had that one day the windows of the world would open up and that Yah was going to bless us. But we made vows to a man, a golden calf. And now look where we've fallen, where we come to. Our babies, we don't know them, and they don't know us. And they need us now more than ever. Yeah, we messed up. And there's so many of you, especially the leaders, that will not admit that you were wrong and that you led us into the ditch. You were wrong, but we were wrong to follow. And we have to take some responsibility for that. For letting someone else name our children, for letting someone else tell our children what they could and couldn't do, for letting someone else tell our children if they could be in our house, come visit us. And here we are. And what do we have? All we really have is each other. But still, those same sisters that I lived with for all those years would walk past me and not speak. You know me. But you'd let a leader come in between someone that you know was a good sister, you know was a good brother, and you won't even speak. So what do we have now? What are we left with? Unless you turn your face back to the God of Israel, the true and living God, you're cursed. You're cursed. You should have never done it. We should have never done it. So, there shouldn't be any confusion or any doubt about what happened here. You need to humbly call your children back, apologize to them, and move forward. And if you don't, all you old, stiff-necked, and stubborn Hebrews are just going to die off right in the same place where you stand. Because it's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing to just be so stubborn and so stiff-necked that you can't even admit to the error of your ways. You can't see that, but that's okay. That's how it was supposed to be. Our children are going to inherit this land. And now for you babies out there that are struggling because your parents weren't there for you, you go forth and live. Live your lives. Help each other. Watch out for each other. Those adults that you can go to and talk to, go to them, talk to them. Reach out to somebody. I know how you feel. We've been through hell ourselves. But why is it that we can't take you and wrap you in our arms and say, baby, I know it ain't easy, but I'm here for you. We have to go on. Now it's our firstborn that's being taken from us. Our firstborn. And it's the most painful thing that a person could ever do, is to bury their own child. And it's even worse when the child's taking their own life. When are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up? My heart is so sad. My precious, precious children, the most precious thing, the most pure thing, the most valuable thing that Yah could ever give you. You have to be strong. When you see somebody going through something, you stop and take the time. You don't ignore them. Don't be like your parents. You take them by the hand and you sit down, and if they don't want to hear you, you come back again and again and again. And if they won't listen to you, you go and find somebody that they will listen to. All we have is each other. Let it be no mistake about it. All we have is each other. Don't let the leadership convince you to walk past somebody and don't speak to them because they didn't paste their ties, or they're not wearing some fringes or cords or blue. I'm sad and I'm angry. I'm angry that we as adults would just let our children slip through the cracks and feel like it's okay to say, okay, it's all right because Robbie lives in me. He is dead and gone, and your children are here. They're here and they need you. I've watched so many parents just throw their children and kick them to the curb proudly because somebody said they ate potato chips or something they stole. So they stole because they was hungry. How much? How long? I'm begging you. Let it be enough. Let the pain end. How many of our babies do we have to lose before your stony, hard hearts turn your face back to the God of Israel? Ain't nothing gonna change until you do that. Nothing. So, to you, my sweet, precious youth, reach out your hand. Reach out your hand. And if you can't call me, come see me, there's somebody else, but do it. You are valuable. You are precious. There was a lie that was told years ago by the leader, and he said, our children are not our future. What in the hell did he mean by that? You are our future. Don't give up. Don't give up. You are somebody, you're valuable. And even though you don't know me, let those words resonate in your heart and in your mind. That you are special. You're the holy seed, and you will inherit this land. So take that and run with it. Run with the angels. Run with the gods. Because you're special, and that's what you're here for. And don't let nobody take that away from you.